How you doing, everybody? Another season of Dan's 30-foot dory bill. What do I have in store this season? Well, a few things have taken priority here. About 3 weeks ago, I fell down on my arm and I tore, or should I say severed, 3 muscles that allow me to raise my arm up. This is it right here. That's as high as I can go, and it's extremely painful. So the sad part of it is I don't know how I'm going to flip this boat with, there we go, with virtually just one arm. Yeah. So the exterior of the boat, as you know, last year is all finished. I'll put the rub rail on. I'll do a walk around in a minute here. I did the rub rail is on. I got the top paint. I did my feature line in the seafoam green, and I really like the way it came out. The bottom is bottom paint, the real McCoy. It's white. It's really dirty right now. 5 minutes ago, I just pulled the tarp off this boat to see what shape she's in, to see if any paint was peeling off or anything like that. It looks like it's in good shape from here. It's looking pretty good. Okay, listen, I'm going to do a walk around and I'll show you the boat. For those of you, I have new subscribers. I haven't lost anyone. Thank you very much. But I do have new subscribers because I'm at 100 and I believe 81, which is pretty cool. Thank you very much. I'll flip you around right now. We'll do a walk around and then I'm going to kind of let you know what I think I'm going to do as far as flipping this boat is concerned. Okay, so give me a second here. Now, I won't be able to see what I'm doing, so hopefully you're going to see what I'm showing you. You can tell it's very dirty. All the paint has stayed on. I was afraid maybe some of the paint would lift off. I mean, it is marine grade paints I'm using. I broke down and after purchasing non-marine paint, all that paint had scaled off on me. So I bit the bullet and I went out and I bought the bottom paint, the white. And then I blew for the seafoam green because I wanted that seafoam green. And the gray on top is regular marine top paint, nothing special. I actually purchased it at Canadian Tire. It was $55 a gallon, but you see the shading here. It's because I used a brush. So I might get fussy when I'm completely done. Tape all this off and roll it. And not do it when it's sunny out. You can see water ran down here during the thaw. A little bit here, but the paint looks good. I'm sure if I wash the paint out with, you know, with a wash and some fresh water, it'll come out nice and pristine. Okay, so for those of you that haven't been watching my build, I have been building this boat by myself. This will be my 3rd season, guys. I thought it was my 4th season. It's actually my 3rd build season. So for a one-man build, sorry about that, there we go. For a one-man build, I think I did pretty good. And not that it means anything, but absolutely all by myself. I had zero help from start to finish to this point. Now, that being said, the flip. I'm not too sure how to flip this boat. I've got a tree right here. I was right up there, see that tree? I was thinking of utilizing it and somehow strapping. I've got 3/4 inch braided rope you use for climbing in trees, and I thought I'd somehow divide the boat in half, find the middle, and bolt in some 2x4 bracing around the center, and then some cross bracing, hook my rope up the cross bracing, and use my truck to pull this side of the boat up. This side of the boat, we're going to call this the port side. No, yeah, port side. Port side up, so we can get the starboard side to swing out and come this way. Now I only have to lift it 4.5 feet because the boat's 8 feet wide, right? 8 feet 4 inches wide. So I'm having trouble with my arm here. I'll see if I can do it this way. There is a treehouse somewhere right there. See that little birdhouse right there? Well, I might be able to get my rope in and around that branch there and around the other side and rig up my truck in the yard here and slowly pull it up. And now I got other ropes which I will counteract the flip with that rope to keep it from just falling over, right? Now, last season, I also at work picked up see there, that little, where are we here? That little trailer has a whole bunch of these 10-ply airplane wheels, you know, like for King Air, they're small wheels. And I'm going to use that to flip it down on. And then I have to move the boat out of here. And I actually want to move the boat from here to over there. So that'll be the easy part. I think once it's flipped over, I can pull it across the yard on some rollers with my truck. Now, I'll do a quick underneath look, okay? All that has to be sealed. I've got enough fiberglass to seal it. And if you notice the 2x4s, they'll be all exposed. I want to get some 1.5 ounce fiberglass fibers. I don't know what they call it. I call it 1.5 ounce. And lay it down over those 2x4s and epoxy that down because I'll be putting a slot floor along the whole bottom of to cover it up. That's just to waterproof those 2x4s, which I used was pine, I believe. So summer's almost here. It's not a bad day today, but it isn't summer. It isn't spring yet. It's the snow's going, but it's still chilly, especially at night. It still drops to about 32 degrees. What's that, 0 Celsius? So it's still, I don't want to get comfortable yet. So I still got to purchase some 2x4s to brace the center of this. So when I go to pull it, it doesn't, collapse. And once that's done, I'll drill and bolt them in place. And then figure out where I have to be. I may even have to come towards the back here and flip it from here, which is 2/3 of the way down the boat. And I think it'll flip because all the weight will be right here in front of the tree. I don't know. This is just ideas, guys. Just ideas. I'm full of ideas. Oh, yeah. That's too bad. You know what? I was at work. There was one piece of slushy snow, one little spot about 10 by 10 on the whole ramp. I was walking over to give my buddy a hand on the plane. My left foot stepped in it. My left foot took my right foot out, and over I went. And it smashed all the muscles in this arm right here. So, I pick up 3 pounds and it hurts, and it's not going away. So I think I'm going to have to, I think it's got to be operated on. So I'm waiting for that to find out what's happening with that. So, I'm trying to stick to the meat and potatoes here for you guys. I'm trying to meat and potatoes here as best I can. I'm just giving you some reasoning too, eh? Yeah, some reasoning. There she is. I thought she came out really good last year. Yeah, I thought I did okay. I do. When you finish doing something and you look at it and you like it. Sorry about the bouncing around. I got the little iPhone here and that's, you know what I mean? But anyway, yeah. So that's where we're at. I can't do anything more unless I go underneath there, sit on my butt and use a brush or a roller and roll out the inside. And I really don't feel like doing it upside down. So it's 2024. It's April. That's right. 2 days ago was the April 9th. I just passed my 64th birthday. Whee! And I'm starting to feel it. I think I am anyway. So here we go in a nutshell. Now I don't know when this is going to go down. This is my first video for 2024. I hope I said 24 earlier. 2024, my first video for you. I'm still here. I'm still working on this project, and I still want to get it done. So that's my intention. So stick with me. Got comments? Leave your comments. I always enjoy comments because then I know you're watching. Oh yeah, another little thing. My rub rails. I got to get carriage bolts and actually drill into the rub rail, sink the heads on them, and seal it again. I've got to put about 15. I got to put 30 of them in. That's just to guarantee the rub rail's not going to pop off, because all I got there is 3-inch screws, and they're going into the frames, right? The boat frames. So yeah, so I'll have to mess up the rub rail. Whoa, where are you here? Yeah, the rub rail will be the same color as my feature line here. Seafoam green when I'm done. And no, I'm not putting a cab on it. I've decided not to put a cab on it. I've been talking cab. Nope, cab, no. When I go to flip this and seal the inside, put the strip flooring in, and then make sure it's all epoxied and then painted, I'm going to consider the project done. And that'll leave me open to concentrating on getting some kind of power for it. A used 200 would be a really nice, I'd settle with a 200, a used one, no problem, as long as it works, right? And I'd like to try to use this. Now the reason why I'm not going to go with a cab for it, I thought about it, we are landlocked here. All I got is big giant ponds all over the place. There's no lakes, big lakes. The ocean is another 12 hours that way. And I think a cabin right now would just be a waste of money and time for me. So I've ditched the cabin. I am going to put a forward deck on it and a rear deck, and then finish it nice. And I'm also going to put the cap strip. I'm going to try use some decent wood so I can clear coat it and have it look natural. I definitely want to do that. And the rub rail again will go seafoam green to tie the whole boat together. Thank you very much for listening. I know it's been a while since I posted, but there's not much I can do during the winter time here. Okay, thank you very much. Take care, and we're going to see you very soon.